Day 2, 100K guarantee. We're in the money, hunting for some bounties. The big bounty is 15K. And how are you feeling?
I feel great.
He feels great.
Yeah, I slept.
Okay. I didn't sleep. Let's try to get a 15K bounty. Good luck us. Good luck State Kings backers. And I'll see you in a little bit.
Let's battle. It is time to play. We sit down with just a little over 300,000 in our stack. And in our first big hand, we are under the gun +1 and look down at the most beautiful hand in poker, Pocket Rockets. American Airlines, baby. Let's get some frequent flyer miles. And what is fantastic is as we open it up, we have a short stack who jams into us for about 130-ish thousand. Then the small blind player somehow finds a call, which is fantastic. Now, we don't have much more, almost a minimum raise left. So let's stick it in, hope for a call. We get an unfortunate fold to pick up a little more chips, but we nonetheless are playing for a ton of chips and looking for a bounty against Pocket Jacks. Can we hold? Aces are good. We pick up a bounty. Can we pull the 15K bounty?
Yeah. What's up, man? We're just getting this. Might be like 11 seconds if you got a hand.
Comes for the backers. Come on, State King backers.
Mystery Bounty. We got a 5K pull, 2K pull, 100 pull.
This one feels heavy. Face down, that's a good sign, I guess.
It's always a good sign. 250. All right. We got a couple Jumpman hoodies. Let's go.
Okay, we didn't pull the $15,000 bounty, but that's okay. Let's keep bounty hunting. Let's get right back into it. Blinds are 4,000, 8,000, 8,000, and I'm under the gun with ace queen off. I raised to 19,000 and only the big blind defends. So we go heads up to a flop. Flop comes 3-2-6 rainbow. Though the flop misses me a lot, there's a lot of ICM pressure here, meaning the chips you have in front of you have basically a direct correlation to the cash out value. So having chips and each individual chip is really important to keep. So it's time to apply that ICM pressure, and I lead out for 18,000. When the big blind calls, a few caution flags wave, but I'm not too worried, especially when the turn pairs the board with another 2. When the big blind checks to me, I don't see a need to balloon the pot here, so I check back. The river is an 8, and now the big blind leads into me for 30,000. I decide to try to make a read here. I pull out 30,000 from my stack, and when I do so, I'm staring at the big blind. I see him suck his teeth and make that noise. And when he does that, I figure, wow, he's really not happy I'm about to call here. So I flick it in with an ace high, hoping I'm good. And I am. I made a good read. Ace high takes it down, and we get some chips pushed our way. Okay, buckle up for this one because it's a rough ride. Some time has gone by. We've laddered up a few times, and the blinds are now increasing to 5,000, 10K, 10K. We're getting close to around 35-ish players remaining. Under the gun leads for 23,000. The button has other plans and 3 bets to 50K. We look down in the big blind at the lovely ladies and decide, because this is a bounty event and I cover both players, let's 4-bet from the big blind. I want to get it all in. I'm hoping the 4-bet looks maybe like a squeeze play and they play back at me. Unfortunately, the big blind lets it go. But the button calls, so we go heads up to a flop. The flop comes king high, and I have a decision to make. I would think that kings and aces probably would have just ripped it pre-flop, so I'm looking to apply pressure to 10s, jacks, ace queen, maybe even king queen suited, or trying to get in the button off a chop, maybe with her own pocket queens. So I rip it. I rip it all in. And we get snap called by the button who flips over aces. We are absolutely decimated. And to add insult to injury, while this is happening, the whole crowd is cheering because someone just drew the $15,000 bounty.
15K?
Yeah, he hit the 15K.
Hey guys, let me take a break here from getting my hopes and dreams crushed at this tournament and let you know about today's video sponsor. Today's video sponsor is brought to you by The Flop Factory. As I'm sure you know, The Flop Factory is a budding online community with over 100 players in their room. This isn't just any online room, they cater to all players' stake levels and experience levels. They also give back to the players. Free rolls, tournaments, bad beat jackpots. They even have a high hand reward. Here's what you need to do. Download Club GG on your phone, tablet, or computer. Search this club ID, 768281. You have to read the notice that pops up when you open the club for their chip contact information. You gotta make sure you told them Christian Cooper, Poker Esquire from the association sent you there. If you do that, they're gonna hook you up with an exclusive bonus on your first deposit. The Flop Factory is continually working on growing and building a better atmosphere for you, the players. So go check them out, let them know I sent you. Never give up, never surrender. Sometimes it can feel hard to pull the trigger when you just lost with a big hand, especially when you see the same big hand, but pocket queens are a premium. We're all in against the tournament chip leader. He's bounty hunting, he already has a couple. So we rip it, the queens hold, and we find a pretty nice double up going into the final 3 tables. We are now in the top 27 players immediately following this hand.
On flop, and you're like, okay, cool, sweet. I mean,
being in the final 3 tables, we do a new table draw. So these are completely new players at my table. The new tournament chip leader is on my left, and we're here looking to battle. We look down in middle position at ace king off, and don't ask me how, with our such a short stack here, we find someone who's actually shorter than us, who 3-bet jams all in. I snap call this, hoping to pick up a bounty with ace king. They show jacks. It is a fair fight, and unfortunately jacks hold. We take another monstrous hit to our stack, and we don't pick up a bounty, and now we are really, really short. My fighting spirit is not killed. It folds to us. Ace jack on the button. We still have 5.5 big blinds. We're able to apply fold equity pressure. We rip it. And I'm gonna pause the video here just for a second for you to guess what the small blind has when he calls us off. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Yep, 10-4 suited. And let's just run this out. Make sure your listening ears are on as you hear the wizard, that is my opponent to the left, call the next card.
good call. Good call, gotta respect it. Well, if you got to this point, it only means one thing, and it means that we're out. But at least we got to give State Kings backers some winnings. We only won like 908. We picked a small bounty, and we just got really, really coolered. It was pretty bad. We lost queens versus queens. We lost queens versus aces. We lost ace king versus tens. And at the very end there, we lost ace jack versus 10-4 for 10 big blinds. So a little frustrating, but whatever. We ran deep, 26th place. We weren't playing for that money. We were playing for the bounties, but we have a beautiful property that we get to walk around at. We're going to sweat the other half of the association that's in a different event, and then it's time to go home. Whew. It's always rough running deep and always thinking what could have been, but move on. Frustrated. As you can see from the video panning constantly, I'm just pacing. Here's to the next one. I'll see you guys then.
Thank you everyone who's watched this far into the video. If you can do me a huge favor for the channel, if you can like, make sure you're subscribed, and drop a comment. Let me know your favorite parts and what you'd like to see next. And a very special thank you goes out to all the Instagram followers who following along when I'm live updating a tournament and giving me those well wishes. It really means a lot. MSPT, you did a great job. It was a great event, great venue. I loved it a lot. You will see me at more MSPT series events. I look forward to playing them. And have a great day, everyone.